Bharat, that we, whatever is related to our existence of human being and all the living creature should be given respect, and respect is equal to women. Can we repeat it? Request. I am requesting you to repeat it. Respect is equal to, it's a symbol. Then, if you go to the, before I starting this lecture, I would like to say a declaration which is legally required. Because the content which I am going to show you might affect you little. Might. But please bear with us. This is only for academic purposes. It is not to derogate any religion, caste, creed or the gender. And it is in any manner we are not derogatory or we are intended to disrespect anyone. My first theme of women is women आदि शक्ति टू आज की शक्ति. Is it a clear depiction that a woman is considered as Adi Shakti, means the first power, the initial power and the very power, and it is related to today's power. At that time, if you see the goddess, it's called Ma Durga, Adi Shakti. You can imagine her hands full of weapons and all the things, and she is riding a lion. It's a symbolism of different things. But if you go to the Adi Shakti, that is today's women, it is also similar. But what had happened to them? They changed their dimensions now. Now a woman is a working woman, leader, household maker, and she is a multitasking personality, and she has a capability to work in a different dimension or in the same point of time. We have seen our mothers, they are cooking, they are preparing for our dressing, they are doing good things, household things, and then they also do jobs, and they also do other household work, and they are also taking parts in the family functions and all these things, and a single day. So they are multi-dimensional. So now, women is a symbolism of Shakti, and now, till date, at the present moment, women are the symbol of power, Shakti. And thus, role has been changed. This is called women Adi Shakti to who are Adi Shakti. You, the youth and young ladies sitting here, you are the Adi Shakti. Then women, the role model for Bharat, history to present. This geography is very beautiful land, full of 6 seasons, different type, full of wealth, knowledge, bravery, courage. And if you see the dimension, first is the Vedic period, when the god what happened to in existence in this land, god Ma Anusuya. If it comes to religious preaching and religious practice, Ma Meera. Then if it is come to the courageous women of this land, particularly from Punjab, Ma Gujri Bai. Then if it comes to a political leader and a ruler of kingdom, the teacher of his own son, Rajmata Jijabai, the mother of Maharaj Shivaji. If it comes to the education sector, it's a Savitri Bai Phule who has initiated for women education. And then you can see the last 2 pictures with his son Rani Lakshmi Bai, who is a warrior in the battlefield against the other people, those who are invading India. And then Rani Durgavati, he was the king himself, and she was the commander of army also. So these are the different dimensions in history, and these are just few names. The list is so long for the women's pride, their bravery, their courage. see the next side, can anybody realize what two pictures are there first? Her Excellency Draupadi Murmu. Now the present President of India. Our late Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj. And those ladies who are cheering up and making a symbol of power, who they are? They are the ISRO scientists who conquered the moon. And then those ladies who are in corporate sector, politics, and then in the field of sports, health education. So this is the type which we represent our history. Then what happens to us? That's the question for you. Then if we have such thing, we have that great culture, that great history, and that level of excellence, we are worshipping women as a god due to some mental illness, or we can say patriarchal mindset, or just to tease the women. They have some of, I'm not saying all male, some of male with an ill intention, some of male with ill intention, they are treating women lesser than women. They are treating and they are taking women, working women as an opportunity to fulfill their illegal, illegitimate wants. That make us to discuss this topic here. Now if you go to this pictorial depiction, that what is the meaning and concept of sexual harassment? Sexual harassment is basically a behavior of a person towards a female person, and it also reflects the dominance over a woman, especially males when they are in a superior authority, when they are colleagues, or sometimes they can dominate the women due to his position, powers, allurement, wealth, or their prestigious aura in the society. And the studies are there, I'm not mentioning you, the studies are there which also says that cases pertaining to women harassment at workplace are increasing. So question arises, who are doing this? Are male, those male, I'm not blaming all the males, but only those males who have an ill mental situation. They are a mental disorder. They are thinking that women, if she is outside the household, she is an opportunity that can be availed easily. In that way, we can say that men, those who have ill mental situation, those who have a, we can say antisocial, those who consider women less, those who are consider women as an opportunity, they are doing these type of incidents. There are three pictures of them. First picture, the intent versus perception is there. What do you think? Can anybody explain the picture? It will be a great discussion if you can discuss it. In first way, how about we get coffee after work? The employee just asking her, and she replied in a straightforward way that no thanks. And after 6 weeks, continuously, coffee this Friday, and she said still a no. So from that angle, from casual discussion, the sexual harassment or verbal, physical harassment, abuse starts. Then there's a picture of first that there is a touch is going on. When a casual way, I am very happy that as far as told me that you all are going for the placements and the internship and all the things. So these things you should take care of when you are in a office or at a workplace. So I have depicted this that sometime in a funny way, sometime because funny way they seems funny, but they have a bad intention behind that. Sometimes women is the girl child, girl student, girl teacher, female employee, they are not considering it as a sexual harassment because they think that he is a funny and joyful person. But no, this is not the truth. Truth is that perception is different, intention is different. Then, before there was a history that before the Vishakha case versus state of Rajasthan, no such guidelines were there that what will be the sexual harassment, what constitutes sexual harassment. All the cases were applicable as the sections of Indian Penal Code in the relevant provisions, but these things were not there. Now this case, I will tell you a little story that this Vishakha is a changed name. She was a volunteer or a worker for a NGO which is working for child marriage restraint. That when there is a child marriage is going on in Rajasthan, she reported to the government and they do some corrective measures. One child was rescued from a marriage, child was only 7 years old. Her father, child's father, took it as a dishonor. He tried to make a revenge out of that कि आपने मेरी बेटी की शादी रुकवा दी, मेरी बेइज्जती हो गई है. They have tried many things and the bad things happens with Vishakha. So she was, and in that case it was discussed that she was at workplace, whether it is a workplace harassment or not. So first time sexual harassment at workplace was initiated. Can any student read for me that what are these 7 guidelines? Yes?
Sexual harassment includes many things. First, actual and attempt rape or sexual assault. Second, unwanted duplication, touching, leaning over,
Pinching. Pinching. So these are the things: unwanted, deliberate touching, leaning over, and conquering the bounding the or pinching. So we will discuss it later on, but the first thing you should understand, because there is a dilemma in the young girls and women that even they don't know what act is sexual harassment or what is not. First we have to identify that these things are sexual harassment. Then you can able to be report for that. Unless until you don't know, you will consider it as a normal. So first we have to make sensitize you that yes, these are the prohibited touch. Then third,
unwanted sexual teasing, jokes, remakes or questions.
remarks or questions.
Fourth is whistling and summon. Hissing sounds, howling and smacking lips. Touching on employees' clothing, hair and body. Touching or rubbing oneself sexually around another person.
So there is a picture also. I have made you for this so that you can, if you are not understanding the legal terms, you can understand the picture. So these are the types which makes you that these are considered as sexual harassment at workplace.